Welcome to San Diego's most popular local morning news. Good morning, San Diego.
Well, it is a disease that nearly 24 million Americans deal with every day. And this morning, Dr. Sandra Weber is here. She's talking about type 2 diabetes and a new website that is really going to help people get a handle on their diabetes. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us. It is a very important disease, and really the tools to be able to communicate with their doctor is what we really want to improve.
You know, I think what's so puzzling to people is how fast this disease is growing and how many people are living with diabetes. The numbers are astounding.
They're astounding. They're growing every day. As you said, almost 23.5 million people today have diabetes. We're talking type 2 diabetes, the kind that actually we're dealing with as the main public issue.
A big public health issue for sure. Now, let's talk about the website. It's the type2talk.com, and I think we have that up on the screen. We can put that up on the screen. Tell us why this new website is so beneficial for people living with diabetes.
Absolutely. You've heard many programs dealing with diet, exercise, even medications, and those are the cornerstones, the tools of how to deal with diabetes. But most of the time, you will progress through those. They'll stay there as your cornerstones, but you'll see progression. You'll see your glucoses get high. Maybe at times you don't want them to. And you need to be able to have the tools and the communication ability to talk with your doctor. This is a living, breathing, this is your disease that is personal to you.
So and this will help you manage it? Is that right?
Absolutely. How do you have the conversation? I may be the person who has great control in the morning, but I have trouble when I get into a stressful situation, or I'm going out for dinner. The tools to be able to say, this is my problem, this is what I have trouble dealing with, and how do I deal with it?
What I think is so wonderful, there are tips and tools for both doctors and patients to get that conversation focused.
Absolutely.
One of the things you say you want to talk about, you want to prioritize what your issues are, what your triggers are when you go in with your doctor. How does this website help you do that?
The Type 2 Talk gives you worksheets, things that you can prepare ahead of time, some self-reflection. There is limited time when you're with your doctor, so you want to be able to get the most out of every minute. So how to improve that conversation?
Okay, and once you do that and then you get in, you prioritize, you say, well, this is my issue here. You want to be honest about what those things are, right?
Very honest. And some of the tools on there as well. There's a poll for both patients and physicians. And we encourage everyone to please participate in that poll. I've learned so much from it myself. I didn't realize that the hardest thing for a patient to talk about was their high glucoses. That was very useful.
All right, so then as a physician, you can help draw that out into the conversation.
Absolutely. Okay. And realize where those miscommunications are. We all think that we are communicating well, but we know that diabetes and the incidence of it, the times that you're not getting to target, is still out there. There are a lot of people who need better glucose control, and we need the tools to be able to say, how do we communicate better together?
Because when you're doing that, then can you hopefully get to a place where you can have better control of the disease?
Absolutely. Figuring out where the problems lie, have good tools to deal with that problem, and to be able to leave the office with maybe a worksheet, a tool, 2 or 3 goals to work on, particularly for your problems.
Because even though it is, it's one disease, type 2 diabetes, everybody has, as you said, different triggers, different things. So you really have to tailor your treatment. Is that correct?
Absolutely. And how do you start tailoring treatment? Having good communication. The website really promotes that.
All right, we want to give the website one more time. It is
the type2talk.com.
All right, and you can go there. It'll help you, guide you through here. Also, there's a huge meeting going on at the convention center addressing the issue tomorrow. That's part of the reason you're here as an expert.
That's part of why I'm here in San Diego. The American Association of Clinical Endocrinology is hosting their annual meeting, and thank you for having us in San Diego. We are working diligently every day to improve the care of people with diabetes in our country.
Before I let you go, is there anything on the forefront? I know it's diet, it's exercise, things like that to manage care, but is there anything else new on the forefront that's really going to be part of the conversation of this meeting here to help people deal with diabetes as well?
I would say take charge. You are the patient with diabetes. Take charge of your diabetes. Get the tools to get the most out of every contact you have.
All right, well, we appreciate you coming in today. Once again, it is Professor Sandra Weber. Thank you so much for coming in, Dr.
Thank you so much.
Weber.
Appreciate it.
Professor of Medicine. And I'm glad we have great weather for your conference.
It's been
nice.
Wonderful. A lovely place to be.
Thanks for coming in.